Motivational Army, your key to daily success.
If we're just saying, I'm so rich, and then sitting on the couch waiting for something to shift, it's not happening, babe. Here's what to do. All right. So, number one, emotion. There is power in our emotions. Emotion just means energy in motion. And really, that's how we create shift in our bodies, in our lives. So one of the things that you want to do is start to infuse your affirmation process with emotion. And the way that you do that is that you think of your affirmations as declarations or incantations. In my coaching groups, I have everyone declare things because it's really powerful. I remember the first time I had been scared, although I'd been writing my whole life to declare I am a writer. And the first time I declared it, I am a writer. Woo! It was so powerful. So start to put energy and excitement and emotion behind your affirmations. Infuse them. Think of them as incantations, spells that you're casting upon your life, because that's what we're doing. Every word you speak is a spell that you are casting upon your life. Do you want to be casting a spell of doom and gloom, talking about you broke down and laughing about how broke you are with your broke down friends? No! Stop that. Stop all of that immediately, and instead start to cast powerful spells. I may not be there yet, but I am on my way. I am loving my life today. Start to cast more powerful spells. Put energy behind your affirmations. And as I said, think of them as incantations and devotionals as well that you are dedicating to you in your life. All right? Yes. Ooh. And see, that by itself just got me jazzed up, because literally when you change your state, that's why, people have laughed about power posing, like Wonder Woman. It really does make you feel more powerful. Just try it. Next time you're in a situation, you're feeling nervous, go into the bathroom, look into the mirror and look and declare, stand like Wonder Woman and declare, I got this. Not, I got this, No, declare it and mean it. I got this. And it feels so good to be in control of my beautiful life. And yes, I'm so excited to see what I'm going to do next. Yeah. Then you're going to be like, let me at it. Emotion, energy in motion. All right. Number two, soften the energy around the vibration of the affirmation, right? Everything's got vibrational energy. When you're happy, and clap your hands. When you're happy, your energy is vibrating up here. When you're miserable, your energy is vibrating up here. So start to infuse, when you're miserable and you say, and you look at an affirmation, it says, I'm happy. And you're like, I'm so happy. And you're like, I'm so full of BS, right? You can't get there. So soften the vibration and maybe say, wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice? Is a great process that I learned years ago from Abraham Hicks, and it's really beautiful for when you can't access the energy of saying, I am rich, when those bills are there and you're looking at them and you can't get there yet, but it starts to soften the energy for you. Wouldn't it be nice if I could say I was rich? Wouldn't it be nice if I could say I was happy? Wouldn't it be nice if I felt good in my body? Wouldn't it be nice if I could walk into that room and own it, right? And it feels more gentle to your system. Your unconscious, subconscious, monkey mind is not then rearing back saying, no, you're not, no, you don't, because you're just saying, wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice if I was able to feel good about myself? Wouldn't it be nice if I was able to quit my job of 10 years and launch my business? Wouldn't it be nice? And you start to soften the energy, right? Until then you're able to declare, yes, I am able to step into my independence, into my energy. It feels good to walk forward with purpose. I am no longer playing small. I am stepping into my power. I am owning my power. I know my power. I claim my power. I am my power, right? So you may not be able to get there, but you can get to, wouldn't it be nice if I totally owned my power? The wouldn't it be nice if process. Number three. Now this is very similar to number two, and I haven't worked with these that much. It's called affirmations instead of affirmations, coming from affirm it. Affirmations with an O, meaning it's for you. This is a process created by Noah St. John. Buy his book if you're interested, or just Google it and check it out. I'll put a link to below my YouTube video and on Facebook also of his affirmation process, because it's kind of cool. What he does is, instead of, again, saying, I am so rich and so happy, when you can't get there, you say, why am I so rich and so happy? Why is it that I feel so good in myself? Good for myself? Why is it that my business is making so much money? Why is it that I have the perfect tribe that I'm magnetizing to me every day? Why is it that every day in every way things are looking better and better? Why is it that I feel in perfect health and happiness and harmony? And instead of, just like with the wouldn't it be nice if process, you ask, well, why is it? Because then again, your brain doesn't dispute you. Your brain actually starts to help you figure it out. Like, yeah, why is it that money is coming at me every day in every way from unexpected sources? Your brain's like, yeah, okay, well, I got to get on this and make it happen because, apparently it's happening. And it's a really, really kind of cool process. That's called Affirmations, Noah St. John. Number 4, extended affirmations. You can buy book length affirmations. It's really, really cool. And I actually included this process in my first novel, Dare. It's really a self-help book disguised as a novel. Really fun book, written a zillion years ago, but you can find it anywhere you buy books. Dare by Abiola Abrams. And I learned this process, I think, originally when I was maybe about 15 or so, and I remember reading in a magazine that Janet Jackson said that she was inspired by this book called The Greatest Salesman Ever, or the greatest salesman ever told, greatest story ever told. Greatest Salesman by Og Mandino. That's the important part. The author's name was Og Mandino. And I was so inspired because, hey, it was Janet, and I love Janet, and I wanted to be Janet. I had a key on my earring and everything. So I was like, yes, I need to read this, Og Mandino. And I bought it, and it was this book that, honestly, I think I haven't thought about this in a really long time, responsible for probably 90% of who I am. I've had other influential teachers from afar after that, like Dr. Wayne Dyer, who also helped me to shift who I was and step into my power, Jack Canfield. But absolutely, this little book, it's a little thin sliver, and I still have, 2 versions of it. I ended up buying an antique copy. It's like written around, like, I don't know, sometime between 1910 and the early 1930s, when some of the most powerful books in the quote-unquote New Age movement were written. And it is a transformational story, but here's the power in it. Each chapter has what they call scrolls, or no, toward the end of the book you get these scrolls, and it is an extended affirmation that if you read the whole thing would probably take maybe about, 7 minutes or so. And he instructs you in the book to read this scroll. Each one affects a different part of your life, morning, noon, and night, for 3 times a day. And I instruct people to do that in my novel, Dare. And really, I really did it. Like, there's some people read stuff, and I've done that too, and not do the work. I did the work. And I really read this extended affirmation, and I'll do a whole separate video about this because it really was transformational. 3 times a day, morning, noon, and night, for 30 days, and did this process a few times, and it really did shift my brain. Now, it could be that I was young, and so my brain maybe was more malleable or whatever, but I'm not going to argue for your limitations. I'm just going to tell you it worked for me. So much so that in 2005, when I did my very first podcast, The Goddess Factory, which you can still find on iTunes, I did a series of these extended affirmations. And I'll post them in our private Facebook group. Are you in my Facebook group? I'll post them there and share them because they're extended. They are really, people have told me still to this day that it shifts their energy, changes who they are. I will post it on my blog. I'll post them everywhere because, like I said, I recorded them, now 10 plus years ago, and they're still really amazing. But yeah, so that's extended affirmations. All right. More about that. Stay tuned. More about that to come. All right. EFT, emotional freedom technique. Tapping, right? I make tapping videos, so do a number of other people. And what it does is you start with the negative assumption that you have, because a lot of times you don't have access to that positive, and you tap your way through it. And just like there's, acupuncture, with knives, this is acupressure with tapping. So if your issue was, I feel judged, you would start with that. I feel judged. I feel judged. And you would tap your way through the sequence of it until you get to the point where you're tapping on the positive words. It feels so good to be me. You know, maybe they're not judging me. Maybe they're loving me. Maybe they're enjoying my company. Maybe I need to be easier on myself, right? And so there's specific meridian points, and this really does create a shift. It's another tool that has been amazing in my life. If you're looking for affirmation videos, definitely check on either sacredbombshell.com or just Google Abiola EFT. If you're looking for emotional freedom technique videos, or just go to YouTube and search again, Abiola EFT, they'll come up. All right, anchoring. This is a process that I haven't shared enough, but I will in the future. And what it is that you kind of bathe yourself verbally in affirmations. Doesn't that sound like a nice image, right? So it feels so good to be me. All right, you start with, this is again, these processes are really powerful because they combine, you know, the physical movement, like EFT, right? Physical movement with emotion and words. This is how you create a shift. So here, this is it's gonna look crazy, but just do it with me. Hold your hand up, right? Your non-dominant hand. For me, that's my left hand. I'm a righty, right? Hold your non-dominant hand up and just speak a few positive affirmations. You'll do this in a longer way. And then what we're gonna do after that is hold here to anchor into our body the feeling of this new affirmation process, so that whenever you're feeling insecure, you know, and you're maybe in a public place or whatever, you can just squeeze right there and just come back to that same energy. So if it was you were trying to, you know, shift some energy around money, you would say, you know, it feels so good to be rich and abundant. I love stepping into my power. I love being able to charge over and above what I think I'm worth in the minute. This or something greater for the good of all involved. Money is coming at me easily and effortlessly. Money comes to me every day in every way from unexpected sources. It feels so good to be abundant. It feels so good to know that that which created the sun, the sky, the moon, the trees also created me, and that is a source of abundance, and there is no lack, there is no scarcity. That is a lie, and the only lie is that we are in an abundant and prosperous universe, a place of abundant health, abundant wealth, abundant joy, abundant good times, abundant laughter. And so I claim it, and so it is. And then while you're still in that energy, you just pinch right there, just lightly. Here's what I'm doing on the other side. All right, so that's what it looks like, right? So I'm just pinching. Yeah, and then that's anchoring in. This is neurolinguistic programming. I have a certification, and it'd be great if I could say it. Neurolinguistic programming. See, I tried to take myself down right then, but we ain't having that. All right, and so you re-anchor by just doing that little pinch, ooh, and just reminding yourself, getting it into your body. That's what it feels like. There's the money anchor. Yeah. So it's just a process. It's a process. Immersion. It's a process. Yeah? Got it? More on that in the future. Number 7. This is my fight song. Take back my life song. All right? So what is your fight song? Years and years ago, I met this amazing producer, Bill, and I can't remember his last name. Oh, man. And he's a famous African-American choreographer. I gotta look it up because I'm like embarrassed that I can't remember his name. Bill, choreographer. Bill T. Jones. Bill T. Jones. Oh my God, he's legendary. Legendary. I took a workshop with him back in the days at this place called The Kitchen in New York that's a performing arts space. And he was like, I don't remember what the context was, but he was like, baby girl, you need a fight song. If you don't have one, you need to get one, because life is long and there's a lot of problems and things that are gonna come up. And so you need a fight song. Now, I don't know if he meant it literally or figuratively, but I took it literally. And ever since then, fight songs, which are basically affirmations set to song, have been a part of my process. And I remember after going through tremendous breakup and feeling not so great about myself, I made a whole playlist of songs just saying beautiful, that, you know, reminding me that I was beautiful, from like, it had Christina Aguilera and Snoop Dogg and every song that you can think of that told you how beautiful, was singing about beautiful. You're beautiful, it's true. all of them, put them all on the playlist, right? And let that reinforce you. Let the music that you work out to all be fight song music, telling you, hyping you up, telling you how gorgeous you are, how amazing you are. If the words in the song are not telling you you're amazing, then it's not a fight song. But this is an incredible process. Because again, it combines emotion, energy, and motion, right? Okay. Piece of lint is like bugging me. Okay. All right. Number 8. Take inspired action. If you are just doing your affirmations, I feel so rich and powerful, and then sitting there on your cute sofa, inherited from your Auntie Sylvie, and you're not doing anything about it, then hello? Inspired action is a spiritual process. Say that and write it down. Inspired action is a spiritual process. So, when you do all of these things, you're going to receive messages from your creator, from the universe, telling you your next move. Hey, go to that party. Hey, call that person back. Hey, maybe you should read that book. Hey, that's the course for you. Hey, blah, 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 right? And these whispers are your intuition telling you what your next move is. Take inspired action. If you're telling me affirmations don't work and it's because you haven't taken your cute butt off the couch, you need to then work it. It works if you work it, right? Got it? Good. And then number 9, use affirmation tools like my affirmation cards or other people's affirmation cards, guided visualization albums that have affirmations mixed in like mine or other people's. But affirmation tools are great. And then I would say, don't just have, this is my Manifesting affirmation card deck. Don't just, you can use them different ways by pulling a card, right? But also just put them everywhere. Stick them in your planner. Here's mine, my beautiful rose gold law of attraction planner at manifestyouryearplanner.com, right? So you can stick them in here, so that when you look, you open and you see, ooh, Mother Earth, nurturing energy. I give love, I receive love, I am love. Put them on your bathroom mirror. I loved when I started watching Being Mary Jane and saw that she did the same, like me and my sister Damali have done our whole lives. Put affirmations everywhere. Put them everywhere. Bathroom mirror, inside cabinets. What? Oh my God, the inside of closet doors. That's a perfect place for every affirmation. That's a perfect place for a vision board. That's a perfect place for just positive words. That's a perfect place to write, you rock, girl, woman, goddess, enchantress, whatever, right? Empress. So those are 9 ways. Feeling good about myself. Changes your state. 9 ways to use affirmations in a way that works. So here's my conclusion. Affirmations do work if you work them.